We are still in Chapter 4. We return with Soulcalibur VI, Libra of Soul. Our objective is to head here, sensing the Spirit Sword. But before we do, we're going to take one little detour and tackle this one, the Echoes of Fate, Journey's Dawn. Let's pray we don't... Are you serious? I gotta fight somebody now? The King's Fool? Fine, I'm just gonna have to wipe the floor with you then. So yeah, I still haven't forgotten this game. But if you're also wondering, I am also going to be working on Spyro, which doesn't come out till tomorrow. And yes, I'm still trying to raise money to get a new Mac. At least a Mac Mini or something, because if I at least get that, that's gonna do something. Really? You smacked me? I'm a level 19, I'm a level 43. Get wrecked. Why do I even bother with this seriously? But yes, I was able to take care of it effortlessly.
Your soul surges in your body.
And yeah, my style, my Siegfried style is almost at the max. I wonder if you're getting a trophy for like unlocking like all the styles, like mastering one style. Alright. I visited the ruins of an old port town in pursuit of a rumor about the evil sea. There, I found the man who had saved me once before, Zasalamel. The rumors were true. The port was abandoned, and no signs of life could be seen among the empty shells of buildings and the ruined docks. Something drew me to search the desolate streets. I walked for several minutes until I reached an open area, and standing there was Zasalamel. I should have known you would appear. I take it the rumors about the cursed sword and the evil seed reach you. Very well, we shall speak. But first... Zasalamel lifted his hand, gesturing to the ruins around us. Where before I had seen nothing, I now noticed twisted creatures skulking in the shadows. The color of their skin. Sorry, their movements. They were certainly not human. With ghastly cries, they raised their weapons and shambled towards us. Those beings are bound here by the evil that corrupts this place. They feed on the souls of those drawn here by rumors, and raise their fallen victims as new members of their foul horde. And now they wish to feed on you. They wish to feed on me? Fine, I'm game if that's what you want. Let's just see if we can be able to get this done, of course. Because I'm also monitoring my old Mac. Makes me wish I get a new one right about now. Like a Mac Mini or something, because that would actually rock. Plus, Mac Minis are, like, more powerful than regular Macs. Really? So that's how they gain more health, huh? Really? Yeah, get wrecked, punk! You will enjoy the wrecking! Meh, alright, works for me. Oh, what a joke. Only 9 more days. I think, yeah, 8 more days until hopefully I get a PS4 Pro, and then I can hopefully do more work. Once I destroyed the twisted creatures hunting me, Zasalamel began to speak as though nothing had happened. Around 30 years ago, the cursed sword slept in this very place. This was also the pirate Cervantes' base of operations, once he came into possession of the sword. But Cervantes' days were numbered. The blade was shattered by a Grecian warrior blessed by the gods, Sophia. Unbeknownst to her, she had only destroyed half of the cursed sword. How? Because with Cervantes as its owner, the sword had become one of a pair. Soul Edge transformed itself to fit the character of the one who wields it, Cervantes used a pair of swords in battle, and the cursed sword happily split into two to better serve him. That changed the very destiny of the sword. The desolate port town, poisoned by the sword's influence, gave Zasalamel's words an extra weight. Where we stand now, in this very spot, the young swordsman Siegfried claimed the remaining sword. When he did, the evil seed sprang forth. It is yet unclear what created the evil seed, and why some such as you were affected. It is clear, however, that the fates of many were changed, resulting in the world as we know it. Fate deals its hands without prejudice. Zasalamel's voice slowly quieted, until at last he was silent. After a few moments of contemplation, he looked up at me. Enough talking. There is nothing here for you now. Nothing that will change your fate. What was Zasalamel doing there? I had no idea. Perhaps, like me, he faced an inescapable fate. I had the exact same thought too, but because let's face it, this story is going to take a very unexpected yet dark turn. And now we continue our expedition upwards, sensing the spirit sword. I mean, who wants to face me now, huh? Oh, you. A bandit leapt out of nowhere to block my path. How would you like it if I wreck you? Because wrecking you will be more fun. But yeah, sometimes doing these side missions help add more to the story. And I did some off screen because I need to grind. And I'm gonna have to grind a lot if I'm to survive the rest of the game.
Fight!
Really? I blocked that. Let's play a game of rock, paper, scissors. Are you kidding me? Yeah, get wrecked, punk. That's what happens when you decide to get in my way, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, at least I did it. And I got a new blade. How nice. I'm gonna need that. Alright, we've arrived. Before we do, let's switch up our weapons. Nice. I will need this beauty. Sensing those linked to the two swords, I'd made my way to a nearby grassy plain. For some reason, though, I was picking up two separate auras. As I concentrated, I sensed two powerful warriors linked to the sword's destiny nearby. To think I'd see you here, Cyprian. Your journey has been long too, it seems. Wow, it's been a while. How are you doing? I explained that I wished to fight them in order to obtain the power to stop a great disaster. They looked surprised. You believe a duel will grant you power? I confess I do not fully understand. But how on earth did you know where to find us? I hesitated to tell them about my new powers, so instead I told them I had simply overheard rumors of their whereabouts. Well, since you came all this way, I could hardly turn down a sparring match. Me neither. They nodded at each other, and Shanghua stepped forward. Well, I'm up first. Considering that I'm going to be taking him on, what else can you do? And I'm also trying to make sure I get enough of this done as possible. Because having to worry about your old Mac and all that, yeah. I do apologize if I'm asking too much about it, but yeah, that's what I get for having to use obsolete technology. Oh, really? You're setting me up? Okay, that's enough. Seriously, you're getting on my nerves, Shanghua.
Battle 2. Fight.
And I gotta wonder to myself, how the heck this girl ended up getting Soul Calibur in the original game. And if you play through Shanghua's arcade mode, yeah, she ends up getting Soul Calibur. When it was revealed that, yeah.
Watch over me, mother. You can't stop me. Do you give up?
I'm not giving up. No way, no how. Really? You won round 3 because you forced me a ring out?
Battle 3. Fight!
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. You get wrecked.
Battle 4. Fight!
All right. Try this.
All right. All right.
That's really strong.
Will hurt. I won't retreat.
How about wrecked? Wow. That was painful. The fight with Shanghua awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. That just happened in the original Soul Calibur. Phew, you just keep getting stronger, don't you? I thought I gotten pretty good myself, but I guess not good enough. Now it is my turn. And now I gotta fight Kilik next.
Your soul surges
Style
in your
mastered. Style seek free. Mastered the style. And I've been stuck with it since I started this. I could see the strength and determination burning in Kilik's eyes. What had happened to him on his journey? My mind full of questions, I readied my weapon. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Next up, it's Kilik. And like Shanghua, Kilik has been around for a long time. Except for Soul Calibur V when they decided to make him like Edge Master, which was not right. Soul Calibur VI, aka the game that would make or break the series. Truth be told, I'm happy that Soul Calibur VI is very well received. Stop with the guard breaks. That ain't right.
Battle 2. Fight!
Not fair is right there.
I feel my spirit surging.
Fight!
This is gonna make me want to play more of this game. I don't know why, but it just is. Really? He actually got me from that?
I strike. You'll live.
Dude, that's cool. Oh, that's just wrong.
Battle 4. Fight!
Really? You parry my throw for this? Oh my god, I thought I had him. Not again.
I strike. You'll live. I'll crush you. Train hard.
You think?
Come on.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna have to get really serious now.
Final battle.
Let's go! Not again!
I strike. Without reserve. You'll live.
I won't retreat.
All right. To victory. All right. All right.
This will hurt. Oh,
You. Damn.
I've had enough. Oh boy!
Focus. Too close.
And get wrecked! That's just wrong!
the soul of a warrior. Now
So
lays
bloody
to
wrong!
rest. Battle 1. Fight.
Let's go.
Fight me with all your might. This is not
Bring up.
You're right, it's not fair. That's life, boya.
Battle 2. Fight.
Going under!
spirit surging.
Jeez, that lethal hit! You wrecked most of my armor, dude!
Train hard. No.
No, I'm not going down that easily. That took care of ya. Still, that was good. The fight with Killik awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. I thanked them both, then asked where Maxie was. Their smiles faded. We got separated during a fierce battle. He took on a powerful enemy alone so that we could escape. When we went back for him, all we found was Nunchaku. Maxie's tough. I'm sure he's fine. But if you hear any rumors, let us know, okay? I assured her that I would. Cyprian, I will not ask you about this disaster you're trying to prevent or your new power. Allow me just to say, I hope you succeed in your mission. Keep on fighting. Don't give up. After seeing them off, I moved on in search of my next target. I needed to strengthen my bond to the swords. And it's bonds that you must make sure they never
The
fade.
soul surges in your body.
And it means our next location. Let's end the expedition and head back. And our next left is heading here. The man with the giant sword. Well, we're about to find out what it is. In the dark corners of a mountain thick with tree, two warriors did battle. In a flash, the warrior with the giant sword struck down his opponent. The victor's name was Nightmare. Sensing someone linked to the swords, I made my way towards the distant mountain. Hearing the sounds of battle, I crept forward carefully until I saw the two warriors engaged in battle. A man holding a gigantic sword cut down his opponent, a swordsman in red armor. The victor stared down at his fallen foe with a dark look on his face. Damn you to hell, nightmare. Cursing his killer with his final breath, the man in red armor passed away. The surviving swordsman turned toward where I had concealed myself, his massive sword held at the ready. You there! It's no use hiding. Show yourself! I stepped into the open and approached the man, explaining that I wished to fight him to obtain the power needed to prevent a great disaster. He responded with a frown. Prevent a disaster? What sort of... Wait, I sense you have a connection to the sword. Oh, it's more than that. Very well. I will see for myself what the strange power I sense from you is. Let the fight begin. And that man was a knight named Siegfried. Siegfried would eventually get his hands on the sword. And well, it doesn't go as well as you'd expect. In fact, a bit too less well.
Battle 1. Fight.
Now we fight Siegfried.
Stay back or face death.
No, I'm not facing death. I'm not afraid of you. I will be forced to take you down, Siegfried.
Battle 2.
Funny how I'm using his own style. I will not surrender.
Looks like I have no choice. Fight. Sorry, but your path ends here. My hand.
You might also have used
No escape. Time to die. I won't retreat. Back off. Time to die. Time to die. Can't. Out of my sight. All right. This will hurt.
And got him. Barely very few health left. Jeez, that was something. The fight with the man awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. What is that? The man stumbled and lowered his sword, lifting his hand to his head as if dizzy. Why do my memories haunt me again? Did you get what you came for? Soul Edge must be suppressed. I asked the man why his opponent had called him Nightmare. Because that is who I am. I have to seal away Soul Edge, even if that means I must pay for my sins for all eternity. Without another word, the man turned his back to me and strode off into the forest. I called for him to stop, but he ignored me. And he goes off. And now we reach the year 1587. Yeah, but what is that? What is that up there anyway? What is this? A side story? Oh yeah, the Schwartzman. Yeah, it's high time we head to the next area. Osterheinsberg! Zasalamel was waiting at the end of my journey to deepen my connection with the two swords. Saying he wished to test my strength, he readied his weapon to attack. I had traveled long and far, and battled a number of sealed warriors by the time a messenger from Azwel found me. Natalie and Dion wanted to meet, so I set off without delay. Azwel has begun gathering its forces near Osterreinsburg Castle. I glanced over my shoulder to see Zasalamel staring at me intently. As always, he had simply appeared out of thin air. Your destiny has become closely entwined with the swords. Whether your connection is strong enough to master the blades, I do not know. But you should be able to retrieve one from the astral chaos, temporarily at least. But before you do, with deathly silence, Zasalamel readied his enormous blade. This is your final test. Show me your power. Even if you can claim one of the swords, you will die if you're unable to master it. So if it's a fight he wants, it's a fight he will get. That is a promise. I'm ready for anything. Trust me on that.
Battle 1. Fight!
Yep, this is Zasalamel. He first made his appearance in Soul Calibur III, and he has been around for quite a long time. I don't know if he actually appeared in Soul Calibur V. But me personally, I'm happy he's in Soul Calibur VI. I also kind of like that one of his Soul Calibur III endings is that he no longer is immortal. Being able to have lived a long time, able to write volumes upon volumes of books, leaving behind history for future generations. I also like his voice actor too. Come on, Zasalamel, you can do better than this. Nah, your hope's about to be red with me. Yeah, unblockable. You knew you were gonna be getting yourself into that mess. Wait, what? A counter-critical edge?
My abyss shall take you. Satisfied now?
Two can play at that game. Not even that was going to stop me. Wow. Just wow, that was a good fight. You have promise. Whether you draw the spirit sword or the cursed sword, you have but one choice to use it. One chance. Do not waste it. I parted with Zasalamel and made my way to meet Natalie and Dion. I was ready to summon one of the swords from the astral chaos. My goal was clear. Defeat Azwel. When I arrived at the forest by Osterreinsburg Castle, Dion and Natalie were just finishing their preparations. You made it just in time, Cyprian. Our allies are in position and Azwel's about to launch its full-scale assault on the castle. Our information tells us the ceremony will be held in a large chamber called the Hall of the Chosen. That is where Azwel must be. Cyprian, you need not await our orders. Azwel is too powerful to defeat with mere stratagems or tricks, so when you see an opportunity to strike him down, take it. Win or lose, this will be our final battle with that madman. When you're ready, let us know. I will be ready for whatever comes my way. That is a promise. Weaving my way through the battlefield, I at last arrived at the Hall of the Chosen in Osterreinsburg Castle. There Azwel stood waiting for me, eager to reveal the key ingredient he needed to make his plans a reality. Osterreinsburg Castle was filled with the clash and clamor of battle. Everywhere I looked, groups of Azwel soldiers fought desperately against the qualifiers. Before I knew it, I lost sight of Natalie and Dion in the fray. As I made my way upstairs, the sounds of battle grew dim. Eventually, only the sound of my footsteps echoed through the silent halls. The Hall of the Chosen was just ahead. The Hall of the Chosen was nothing like I had imagined. Large gaps in the crumbling castle walls let in the quiet, silvery light of the moon, illuminating Azwel. He turned to face me as I entered, spreading his arms wide. That was very rude of you to keep me waiting, my friend, but I knew you would come. I looked around, but it was just the two of us. Relax. It is just the two of us. No one shall disturb us. The others have their hands full downstairs. But it is such a tragedy they are killing each other over this, is it not? It appeared the ceremony had yet to begin. I needed to act fast. I readied my weapon and Azwel's grin broadened. My, how strong you have become. I knew it, you are perfect. For you to make it this far shows how close to the gods you are. Seeing the puzzlement on my face, Azwel sighed and wagged his finger in disapproval. Think for a moment. What do we need to create the ultimate seed? Firstly, we take the power of the spirit and cursed swords. Then we mix in the energy of the heavens, today's celestial spectacle, and the energy of the earth, the ley lines. Even those fools at the Azwel organization would no doubt have figured it out, even without my research notes. However, that alone is not enough. Why, it could destroy a country or two, but that's boring. We are aiming to change the very world, my dear. We are still missing one key component. And what is it we lack? Something to create an enormous wave of energy. Something that can absorb power, amplify it, and loose it with exponentially greater force. In other words, you. To my surprise, Azwel pointed at me. The moment I laid my eyes on you, I knew you were the one. A human who was able to absorb the power of the astral fissures. A human who could even claim the power of the astral chaos. However, when we first met, you were still too weak for my needs. So I allowed you to live, knowing you would become more powerful eventually. I bided my time until the day we would meet again. And here you are. Everything has led up to this one perfect moment. Today, you and I are part of a beautiful miracle. Azwel lifted his two swords menacingly. All that remains now is to force the power of those blades to resonate with the power inside you. Chaotic energy and the might of these swords will intertwine, amplify, and burst forth. Then and only then will the ultimate seed come into being and cleanse the world. Though you will most likely die in the process, your death will not be in vain. You will be the stepping stone for humanity's great evolution. Oh, what a glorious, happy fate. Oh no, don't tell me you think to resist. Fret not, I will give you pure ecstasy, that I promise you. All I have to do is impale you on these swords and my plan will succeed. So come, let the finale commence. More like the moment where I will ram my sword right through your face. You're gonna get what's coming to you, my friend. That is a fact, Jack. Seriously, I hate it that it has to come to this. I really do.
Battle 1.
And now we fight a level 50 Azwel. And he's fast. He's fast, I'll give him that. I'm fast. What are you? No, seriously, why are you, Doc? And yeah, his health recovers over time, so if you're gonna take him down, strike hard, strike fast. Yeah, this guy is very, very dangerous. No, I'd rather fail the test than stand it. Goodbye. Just one more round left. Your goal's on the horizon. Too bad I can't believe I struck you up in the air. Yeah, critical edge denied. It's not that I resist. I'd rather protect the world than see it be destroyed. And you're dead. Goodbye. No, seriously, this is truly the end. Au revoir!
Need help?
I bid ye adieu.
You have begun to change. I knew you would not disappoint. In that case, case, I shall have to show you the ace up my sleeve! I will not be defeated. Using you as the key, I will save the human race! I am so close, so very close to the moment my beloved humans shall be freed from their cruel fate. Let's be done with this. Will you stop me and emerge victorious? Or shall I claim victory and lead humanity to a new era? With all my might, I shall make you mine!
Dang. He decides to go full-on final boss mode. We do get a lot of experience from it. Azwel unleashed the power of the two swords, warping the very fabric of reality around us. This battle would likely prove to be our last. Jeez. This is not gonna be easy. Yeah, so now we're going into full-on final boss mode. But is it really the end? Not exactly. Far from it. Okay, so now they decide to add this. Here's their stipulation with this. Basically, he's in permanent soul charge mode, and his health recovers over time, making this fight a lot harder. Is it any wonder I hate dealing with a boss fight like this? And they disable the ring outs too. That's gonna make it worse. Ugh. But you gotta admit, the stage itself looks awesome. Yeah, barrier destroyed. Ooh, you don't say! He actually dodged that? Wow. And this is pretty much the remains of Ostreinsburg Castle. It makes me curious how the rest of that story plays out. It's just so cool. Although the final boss, you can tell this is the definition of fair. Look at this! Oh no! Yep, I'm dead. And I'm dead. Seriously? Yeah. A final boss like this? You just really want to give me a challenge. I'm game. Not easy next level. Worse. I'll deal with him again and again.
You ready to give up?
Yeah, that's not gonna save you one bit, pal.
Battle 2. Fight.
Good. Take. Such brilliance.
Let's do it. Dude, that's not fair.
This.
Really, punk?
Excellently done.
Battle 3. Fight.
This will hurt. Thank you. This will hurt.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you got guard crushed.
This. Take this and this. I won't retreat. It's not over.
I'm not giving up. You're gonna get wrecked, man.
To reach my goal.
You've yet to reach it, but I'm gonna make sure you regret it.
Good.
Can you stand the test? My love! How cathartic!
Take this.
Now you're gonna get wrecked big time. You're done. But still, that was way too close of a fight. I love it. And I'm also kind of excited.
It's not over yet. I shall free humanity from the binds of fate! You are the one I sought.
That was so cool. The torrent of light consumed my body, and I began to slip into unconsciousness. It was finally time to die. But I was ready to accept my fate, no longer afraid of the cold hand of death. The ultimate seed was no more. I had played my part. When I opened my eyes, I was in the ruins of Ostrheinsburg Castle. Our victory was a narrow one indeed, but Azwel's schemes have come to nothing. Zasalamel was standing by my side and a hushed silence surrounded us. I thanked him for everything he had done for me and asked what he would do next. I shall continue to observe the world. I wish to see what the future that began today holds. Be proud, Cyprian. You not only saved yourself, but the world. I parted ways with Zasalamel at the castle and soon ran into Dion and Natalie. Cyprian, we were ready to give up. We searched the castle but found no sign of you, Azwel, or any fragment of the spirit sword. What happened? Were you able to defeat Azwel? I nodded and explained everything that had happened. Incredible. You have done a great deal today. We have seen no evidence of the ultimate seed on our end. Though we are still investigating, I believe we can rest easy for now. Some of the qualifiers still remain, but we have cut off the serpent's head. They should be easy to take care of. Thank you, Cyprian. We would like to continue working with you. If we discover any new information you could use, we will send a messenger. The location of astral fissures, for example, or Groh. Enough talking. We must go, Dion. Indeed. Farewell, Cyprian. Thank you again for all you have done. As my journey came to an end, I reflected on everything that had happened. Though I had started off fighting for my life, I ended up fighting to protect the world. I thought about what I had achieved and where fate had led me. If I had fulfilled my purpose, what should I do next? I could not decide just yet. For now, I would rest and ready myself for my next journey. That is that.
Surges in your body.
That was amazing. And thus, Chapter 4 ends. We earn the trophy, unleashing the true sword. But now a new journey begins. Chapter 5. With this, the Black Demon. We'll be saving that in the next part. Hopefully, Chapter 5 can be a bit less of a pain in the butt. That is going to be it for Libra of Soul. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click the bell. Doing all of it helps me greatly. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.